Alright guys, we are back for round 1. On the draw is a pretty good hand. Hopefully we draw a second blue at some point for the melody, but Summit is not bad. The one card we really don't want to draw right now is another more mountain, but blue is pretty good, and this is fine. If they attack, do we just trade and get our 3-3? I think we do. This is fine. We soak to damage and we can start attacking them with a 3-3 trampler. I like it, I think. I mean, it would make the card be basically a 2-mana 3-3 trample that gives you 2 life when it enters the battlefield, because we could not really block that efficiently. And I'll take a 2-mana 3-3 trample that gives 2 life when entering the battlefield. And they did not attack, which is not so surprising. I think we just blast the Frenzied Raptor and pass. Oh, that card is really good. I like it a lot. It's very difficult to beat. This is a problem. So they have a 2/10 vehicle that they need to crew for to use, but once it's flipped you get a land that wins you the game. Pretty much. I think we attack here. We'll probably need to bounce that thing. And I kind of want to get my 3-3 now if they let me have it. We need a second blue right now. I like that. Hopefully they do it again to crew and we bounce, draw a 2 and they lose so much tempo. That'd be sweet. Yeah, okay, I like this. I like things going like that. Willy Goblin gives us the second red, second blue for these, but I'd rather just draw one island, to be honest. And Treasure Map, while being pretty strong, is kind of slow here, maybe. If we play Willy Goblin, I think we really want to draw an island next turn if possible and try to hit them with Air Elemental and get some pressure going, because this wins the game given enough time. And we cannot steal it with Melody, obviously. Maybe I was not supposed to attack if they have another land and they go... Okay, I guess they have that. Another thing is gonna flip and we're probably gonna lose. Oh, they are not attacking! Oh, that's huge. I guess they want to block. We could steal the Hammer Skull. They can crew in response. What's the line? We could just drop Air Elemental and hope they don't have a rainfall and we beat them down in the air. Or if they do have one, we can march around the Air Elemental. I think I just drop that and pass. This thing is very hard to beat given enough time. As you can see, they can get back things from their graveyard, draw cards, or loot, like... Yeah. Maybe it was right not to attack last turn, by the way. I was like, what the fuck did they do? But I guess they don't really want to take too much damage, and they don't have to flip it right away. It doesn't give them anything. I mean, it's kind of nice to get to flip it, but eventually they will flip it, I guess. So I probably went a little bit ahead of myself. not attacking was probably the right play, the more I think about it. Hopefully this can just ride us to victory. If they have one removal, though, we probably lose because they can, you know, remove that, get back, and start getting back the removal with the foothold. So again, this thing is nigh impossible to beat unless you have enough tempo. I think I block here and get a 3/3. Could block with Air Elemental, but that seems pretty bad if they have 3. I guess now they attack though, so they can deal 6 to my thing anyway. Oh, we don't have a removal yet though, it looks like. They could have 5 mana destroy target attacking creature, but there's not a lot I can do about that, to be honest. So I mean, I can't just stand there and play around stuff. They're just gonna draw a card every turn and we're gonna lose if I do that. So we need to hope they don't have anything and they actually take 10 here, and then we steal the hammer back and hammer skull, sorry, and continue to wreck them. And if they have removal on Air Elemental, it's kinda sucked, but at least they are not drawing a card off the foothold. We go March on the Air Elemental, they go down to 12, we recast the Air Elemental, it might not be the worst. Yeah. No, they do have the removal. Probably destroy an attacking creature. Rallying Roar. I did not expect that at all. It's fine though. I guess they get to eat one of my creature. That was a reason to steal one of their dude first. But if they have the removal for the Air Elemental, we are actually better off waiting and using March of the Round, I believe. Well, kinda regret my play now, but I did not expect Roar really. I was expecting the 5 mana destroy an attacking creature removal. They can still loot end of turn if they want to. Yeah. Don't think we are using March quite now. We probably want to use March to keep, get back the Air Elemental if it ever dies, more than anything else. That's fine. Do we get the 3/3 back so we have lethal next turn if they don't have anything else? That seems pretty unlikely. I think we needed pressure though. Right now they don't have the removal for Air Elemental, so unless they just top deck it, in which case it might still be right to do that, because if they spend their turn using a removal on Air Elemental, they still take 5 from the 2 other creatures. This is gonna be close. Like, if they can stabilize, we are dead to the foothold, like very dead. If they draw 1 removal, they can start killing my stuff, getting the removal back, and it's gonna be a nightmare. This is not very good here. Oh, an attack is very frightening though. If they can afford to attack here, I'm really worried. Fiery Cannonade. I guess they have another untap Roar, maybe? Sure. Cannonade is not bad. Why did they attack? They probably have Roar, I guess. We can Cannonade though, and it's pretty good. They have no good block, really. They probably need to trade with Hammer Skull, but they would go down to 1 and they still have to deal with the air elemental. I guess no, they can block here, never mind, but we trade. They need to find kind of 2 blockers or removal and a blocker. Clunky, they drew it after my air elemental wrecked them. Alright, that was really frightening. That thing is nasty. So white red aggro with 2 roars. Sorry if I have trouble pronouncing that, and a foothold. Dual shot could be good. It kills the 1/1 they shown as well as maybe the 3/1 raptors for 2. Don't think there's a ton we can do around. Spell Pierce seems good. It's pretty good at countering the 4 mana vehicle that's super strong, and also the roars for cheap, so I think I like it here. I'm gonna go Spell Pierce over Opt in this matchup, and Dual Shot over March of the Drone on draw. Just have some slightly more reactive and defensive cards. And we'll have to play around Roar. We know they have 2 of these now. Definitely gonna play around it as much as I can. Someone complained about the lack of fluidity in my draft and in my videos. I'm really sorry about that. My computer is pretty bad. Might get a new one pretty soon though, because in a couple months the Magic the Gathering Arena, which is the new online Magic software, which is not going to replace MTGO, but it's going to be pretty interesting and I'm going to use probably, is going to be available, the beta I believe, maybe later, I don't know. And I don't think I can play that with my computer, it's so bad. I can barely play MTGO and record. So if there's more animation, more things, it's probably not gonna get better. And I basically got my computer for something like $30 and that's why it's so bad. But I will soon probably invest in an actual real computer, not, you know, complete trash that I'm running right now. Alright, they have the aggro draw here. Are they gonna play into my sweeper? Looks like, oh man. Boarding in the dual shot was a great idea. Now we might not get to draw it here, unfortunately. This draw is kind of slow and clunky, but between dual shot and the deal 2 to every non-pirate creature in my deck, this should not be very good against me. It's just going to be good here because I have nothing. I'm not too worried about this type of draw in general though. I think we are just going to bounce something. Guess I could play the Dire Fleet Captain. I kind of like bouncing and putting a counter here, like boosting that thing is really good, I think. This cannot block, by the way, if you wondered. I think once you have that, you really wanna boost it as much as you can. Damn, we are already at 13 somehow? What the hell? That's pretty aggro. We don't really need more mana right now. Next turn we can go Captain plus put more counter. I think, yeah, I really wanna flip that ASAP. Oh, they have that again. Sucks. Don't really think we need that right now. Maybe we need it actually. How are we gonna lose to one rare? Which really suck. This helps by bouncing it, I guess, but... Oh, that was a good draw. No, actually, no, because I did not keep the other thing. Man, it sucks. This rare is busted. I hope we don't face it game 3. I think it's gonna win this time. We really don't have enough pressure to beat it. Maybe I was supposed to play the crew here. That thing is kinda not. You just cannot win a late game against that, and it's a land, you cannot interact with it. Maybe I should have kept the bounce spell. It was probably safer to keep the bounce spell, just bounce that and buy a little bit more time. Well, they're not gonna flip it yet, that's good. No, they are gonna flip it now. So they can loot already. Ah, boy. I feel like you lose a lot more to rares in this set than in other sets. Like in Amon Cat, Hour of Devastation, Kaladesh, there were a couple really strong mythic that were nigh unbeatable. In this set, I feel like the Rainfall is so bad that you very often end up losing to just one rare. I don't know. Maybe it's my bad not keeping the bounce though. I think I don't mind drawing that. Kinda wanna dig towards the sweeper though. Let's bottom actually. Do we want to scry upkeep? There's a chance we actually do. Yeah. Because we want to flip it now anyway. Still gonna bottom that. Oh, we drew dual shot, which is real nice. It's a little bit late, kind of. I think we might still lose that stupid thing. This is instant, so if they want to go roar, they are gonna get destroyed. I wish they go roar. They are not gonna roar. Let's just drop that thing. We want to keep as much treasures as possible because we can just drew off them. I mean draw, not drew. And here if they tap to loot, I'm gonna kill these one while they cannot roar, basically. I guess I can let them loot first so they don't have the information. And now I'm gonna dual shot these two bastards. I hope they have a bunch of roars in hand that they cannot choose. Maybe we can fight the card advantage this gives by the card advantage this is gonna give. Oh, they're looting instead of drawing, so they are feeling like they're in a bad spot. I like that. Maybe we're gonna get to beat that thing flip twice somehow. Looks like they just F6'd. Oh, this might also just win the game. Do we draw a draw here? I mean, yeah, I think we do. pretty insane if we get to beat that freaking thing twice. The card is really insane. Like, given enough time, this straight up wins any game. But I guess we had maybe an aggressive enough draw where we can beat it here. Looks like Gibbon's in a lot of trouble, unless you have a sweeper or something. The creature's not gonna do trick. And we won. But I can tell you this is freaking frightening. Don't underestimate that card. Really do not underestimate that card. Alright, we got there. Sweet. Whew. Hope you enjoyed that first round. Thanks for watching and see you for the next one.